If you gave this man $18,000, what do you think he would do for you in return? If you gave this man $18,000, what do you think he would say? Do you think he would say thank you? Do you think he would say, you know what? You know, you changed my life. You might be a little bit of a dick for content, but you changed my life. No, that's not what he said. This insignificant little man says that I'm a piece of shit. That is what he says instead. After $18,000. Well, let me tell you something, Moises. Your dream of joining OTK, it's gone. There is no more OTK. In fact, the only dream that you have, the only dream that you had was with me. And you decided to say, F me. You've hurt my feelings. You've destroyed every bit of empathy that I have within my soul. And for what? For what? So you can feel good about yourself? So you can say that you're the better man, a better person? Well, let me tell you, Moises, I'm not going to let you get away with this. I have a confession to make. And I've been holding this in for a long, long time, okay? Moises, I'm tired of holding this secret in any longer. Let me open up his stream here. Let's see. Oh, he's watching it. Moises, listen to me very carefully. We all know about CX Coin, okay? We are all we all know about CX Coin and how you're owed $50,000 because of, for being on my video for 5 seconds. $10,000 a second. Well, I have something to say to the audience. Moises wasn't just in the video as an actor. No. He was actually the person who gave me the idea to do it. He is the one behind it. He's so mad because he gave me the suggestion, and then I made the money. He's the one who suggested it to me. We were in California, sitting in a car with Gary David. Gary was there. He can attest to what I'm saying. Moises was like, "Hey, you hear about those all the shit coins or something?" And I'm like, "Yeah. Oh, you should make one yourself." I'm like, I don't know. Might get a lot of hate for it. Yeah, but then you can make a lot of money. Or he said whatever. And then I said, you know what? It. No, but if you make a lot, you give me some, right? And I'm like, yeah, maybe we'll do a video together. That he is the mastermind behind it. He gave me the suggestion. It was all Moises' fault. Moises, it's not a lie. Why don't you get into a call with me then, and I will say everything I will break it down step by step on exactly how you suggested it. Oh, but you won't though, because you're afraid. Oh, wait, hold on. You don't even hear him talking. Hold on.
Pool or anything like that. But did I give you an idea about maybe crypto or something like that?
Hold on. You don't even hear him talking. Hold on.
Pool or anything like that. But
basically, he was saying, yes, I gave you the idea. What about it? That's what he said on his stream. He's like, what about it? There's no evidence. That's what
I knew there was something evil about that guy.
I don't even want to do this. Brother. You're
a scumbag, and you know what? I'm the empathetic one in this situation. You're the one who convinced me, because I was at my lowest, and you were like, just do it. No, nothing's gonna matter. It won't. No one's gonna care. Just do it. And I'm like, I don't know. We were in the back of Gary's car smoking in like some hotel parking lot in Los Angeles, California, on a deep summer night in 2021 or 22 or something. You remember that day as clear as I do, and I know that.
Now, what you're actually saying is the coin you made, the CX coin you made. Ah, man, yo, my bad, Gary. My bad, Gary. I don't mean to bring you in this, but since he's talking about that day and he already said you in the car, so you are already in the car.
Who's in the car? It was Gary David.
True. Gary, you're already in the car. He put you there. I didn't put you there. He put you there. I didn't put you there. So look.
You're guilty. And you know what? I'm going to sue you. I'm going to bring you through so much litigation because it was your idea and you caused my reputation to go down, costing me hundreds of thousands of dollars in sponsorship fees. You're going to be in $500,000 of debt by the end of this, Moises.
Couldn't be further opposite. What really happened in that car conversation is you floated the idea. This was after you already came out with CX coin. This was after I was already in that video. This was after everything was in a marketing wallet. And for you to, it was around 850 grand. Bro, the marketing wallet alone had like 330 grand. We were supposed to use like 200 grand. 250 grand in the marketing wallet to go to Japan.
Notice how he says
we. To China, to go to all these other places for a whole bunch of streamers.
Moises is right. It was about 800,000. Except Moises had the other wallet with the other half of the money, so I only ended up with 300,000. And you know what happened to the other wallet? He lost the seed phrase. So that's why he's so mad at me. Because he doesn't know how to use crypto. So he had his little crimey hands on 300-something thousand of his own, and he lost the seed phrase.
What you're doing.
And then he wanted me to pay him out of my portion, which wasn't the deal, Moises.
Isn't that like if you take it out early, isn't that like the definition of like a rug pull? He's in the back seat, so I'm looking back. I'm like, nah, isn't...
Actually, that's not how the conversation went. The actual conversation went like this. Well, it's going to go to zero. There's no one trading anymore. Might as well take it. And then he was like, all right, well, I lost my seed phrase, so can I get a portion of it? And I said, no, that's your own fault. Why would I give you a portion of what I take out? Like, sorry, dude, but you're on your own with this one. And then Gary chimed in and was like, well, you could always do another one. And I'm like, well, I mean, I don't know. I'm already getting on, so.
I never had a seed phrase for anything. What's he talking about? I think what Paul's doing here is
it all comes back to Gary. We should have all known that, LOL.
Because
remember when Gary was at my house and we were all trading poo coins together on his stream? Long time ago. Me, Moises, and Gary. That's when we all devised the plan. Well, what if we did our own? Gary was like, well, I don't want to be a part of this. But Moises was like, how much money did you say we could get? A couple 100,000? Well, that's just enough to pay my debt. And then he lost his seed phrase. So there's a wallet somewhere with 300K just sitting around
like,
that nobody can access.
Oh, like you're really good? He's like, yeah.
Did you guys ever think it's so weird that Moises was so upset even after giving him $18,000? That he was still so upset by, like he's not satisfied with 18,000. Oh, but you owed me 25,000. But I gave you 18. Isn't that weird? It's because he's angry that he lost $300,000 because he doesn't know what a seed phrase is. Think how mad I was.
Clear 5K a day.
I could have just got double instead of throwing it to the void.
But then he ran it up even higher. He ran it up to like 10K and then lost everything. The reason I don't want to call is because, bro, like you're doing this to like farm and stuff like that. I wasn't gonna even react. This is why, bro. To be honest, I didn't even want to say it. I didn't even want to say it, bro. At one.
Next tax season, I'm going to be giving Moises a 1099 tax form that I will be filing out and sending it to him, saying that he was paid $300,000 for contractor work. Moises will now owe the U.S. federal government $300,000 in taxes for the $300,000 that he gained, but technically he gained, but he lost. So, and then he's gonna have to figure it out with them. You know, he's gonna have to like call them and be on the phone for 8 hours and figure it out. So, consider this payback, Moises. And then what did I do? What did you do? The very first thing that you did, the moment after I tried to help you get hundreds of thousands of dollars, you threw me under the bus and you snitched on John Zerka that, you know, that I was with this girl that I didn't want him to know about. That is what you did next. Somebody who tried to give you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Moises, you are a scumbag. You are a weasel. You're a scumbag. And honestly, you're a horrible friend.
I like ban people from Discord that would like bring up like his name and stuff like that. I basically went this way, you went that way.
No. I let you stay at my house. I offered you a steak stream every single day until we paid back your debt. You couldn't handle getting called the OTK Towelboy. You couldn't handle it. I gave you everything. I wanted you to shine brighter than the brightest star in the sky. And you couldn't handle a little bit of banter. So don't say that I'm a bad friend. You were the one who pulled a kitchen on me and tried to me because you got called a towel boy. Who does that?
Like you've been wrong so many times. Whether it's by
I wish Gary was online.
Whatever.
He could at least call and testify
and say that
to
person,
prove
that person
the facts
has
here.
Because
he was there. He was there through the entire thing. Gary was the cameraman in the video.
It's like I'm like
Moises, what are you chatbotting now? And I didn't think you could get any lower than this.
Like, lower than this. You mean tell the truth? You mean respond? You mean respond with the truth? You mean respond why I'm like, all right, this isn't working out? Never talk junk. Just separated myself.
Dude, I told Moises that the people at OTK saw his text messages and were laughing at his text messages or like DMs or whatever. And he didn't believe me. He's like, no, they didn't. No. I'm like, they laugh at you, dude. Like, forget about them. And he's like, no, you're lying to me. No. I tried to protect him. He didn't understand. They would purposely avoid him. I wanted him to be full-blown CX, but instead, he just couldn't handle it. He wants to be Cutie Cinderella's best friend. He wants to be nominated for up-and-coming streamer on the Streamer Awards. He doesn't realize that he's 38 years old and doesn't play any video games, so he relates to nobody in that group whatsoever.
That you should have been nominated for IO.
No I should have been nominated. That's the lowest bar ever. Oh man, Cinna and Chloe IRL. Yeah, who the f are they? Yeah, they clearly. But it's a fake award show.
How can you say that?
Moises, just talk to me on Discord, bro. Let's hash it out. We can be friends again. And you know what? I'll give you the 300K. Okay? I'll give you the 300K out of my own pocket. Just jump on the Discord call with me and let's figure it out.
The falling out between me and you, first of all, you caused it.
I caused it.
Secondly, by you causing the fallout between me and you purposely, not purposely, you basically hindered Kick's trajectory. You basically hindered Kick's speed trajectory up. Because to be honest, I don't mean to my own horn, but when me and you had the falling out, I was the glue to a lot. I was the glue to a lot of things.
Is he serious?
Together. Twitch, everybody, all the eyes were on Kick. Look at the past 2 years on the, like, I don't.
He seriously thinks that he is the glue that was making Kick go up in trajectory? No. He's got to be trolling.
And this is gonna sound crazy.
I gave you
So
18K.
Gary Rugg pulled and Moises made
Even
Kick.
if you were to give me the 25K, 50K.
I gave you 18K. If you would have stayed one more day, you would have had 25K. What are you talking about?
I swear to God, on Jesus Christ, and this is gonna sound crazy to say. Bro, you wiring me the money right now, I swear to God, it wouldn't even mean we're just going back to being friends. I swear to God, that sounds crazy. What it would be is, holy, Paul kept his word.
Is this dude that greedy? Bro, I gave him $18,000 and he said I owed him 25K.
If it doesn't work out,
is that not good enough?
if it doesn't work out,
if you would have stayed one more day, you would have got the extra 7K. But you couldn't handle getting called a towel boy.
The money wouldn't mean we're friends. So it sounds insane.
Also,
it literally sounds
he
insane.
said that the 18K that I gave him, it wasn't my 18K. It was Steak's 18K because we made 18K through Steak, which that doesn't make any sense because the money that I'm giving him is just my money that I gambled with. So it is my money. I don't see how it matters where it comes from.
I don't even know how to say it, but like it's not about the money, bro.
Then why are you so mad?
It's about who you are as a person.
It's about the money. That's why you're so mad at me.
That's what it is. It's not. It's who you are as a person, brother.
All right. Well, let's go down the list here. We have a lawsuit for damages, for emotional damage, reputational damage, and loss of income. Right. So you're gonna be hitting. You're gonna be getting hit with those lawsuits, and then you're also gonna be receiving a 1099 next tax season for $300,000, which you'll owe about, I don't know, maybe $80,000 worth of tax to the federal government for. And then when you lose the lawsuit, then you're also going to be owing me, I don't know, probably another $2 million. So you'll be about $2.5 million in debt by the time I'm done with you next year. And that's before I drain you with litigation by pushing the lawsuit further and further back, and you have to show up to court every other month. So I drain you. And then you lose the lawsuit and you owe me $2 million, and then the federal government gonna want $80K. I drain you, and then you lose the lawsuit and you owe me $2 million, and then the federal government gonna want $80K. I drain you,
That's another thing. That's another thing. Another difference, bro. If I ever have a falling out with a friend, you will not see me go out of my way to talk junk about them.
He caused it by calling me a piece of shit. He went live today and he said, I used to be a piece of shit. How dare you after everything I've done?
You demanded 25K? No. I didn't demand 25K. What the 25K is, if you constantly get disrespected, and then you're like, all right, this isn't working out.
I'm also going to file a restraining order on you, Moises, as well after the lawsuit, so you don't have the ability to even mention my name without going to jail. I will make sure that I go through every extent of the law with you for calling me a piece of shit.
Nah, bro, I was just playing. Come on, man, I was trolling. What do you mean? Well, I told you don't play like that. Why are you playing like that?
All right, and you know what? Here's the best part. Moises is already, 50K in debt, whatever. He's already extremely poor, in debt, yada, yada, yada. I would love to make him more poor. That is my life goal now, to make this guy even more poor than what he already is. Let's see how poor we can get him. Why is he so scared to call me, though? Doesn't he understand that it would be good for him to hash it out, and it would be it would also be funny for the viewers as well?
We did have good times.
Hey, Moises, if you're the person keep holding Kick together, making the trajectory go up, wouldn't you want?
We had good times. There were a lot of weird times
to get back together and make Kick, take over the world.
sometimes you just gotta walk away. You just gotta
All right,
walk
I
away
give
from
up.
a situation where people
Whatever, Moises, I give up. If you're not gonna call, I don't care anymore. It was just funny. Oh my God, he's so retarded. He's probably, out of everybody I've ever met, the most retarded person I've ever talked to in my life, like ever seen in my life. I mean, the most self-destructive, self-sabotaging individual I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of those kinds of people. I'm not gonna lie. There's one in my chat right now, actually. People just love self-sabotaging themselves. It's unfortunate. And it's annoying for me because I do everything in my power to make the most retarded people as successful as possible, okay? Because it's funny to me. Imagine if Moises was a millionaire. That would just be hilarious. But he doesn't allow it to happen. So instead, let's make him the most in-debt person to have ever existed. Let's get him $2.5 million in debt.
I will never make you feel bad ever again. I'm sorry.
Hey Chad, I'm 4 feet tall. I have penguin tattoos, and I live in Thailand.
Yo,
I married a predator
like,
who I
literally,
shot.
I don't know if you're.
No, I'm serious. I just want to hunt Bigfoot with my friend. That's all I want. And then for both of us to be successful, make.
Why do my name? Like, people love to hate on me, bruh. People love to hate on me. Famous? Am I that famous that, like, when ICE is having a conversation with somebody, they have to mock me? Like, it's nuts, bro.